Hi there folks, my name is NovaWing24 and welcome to another little preview of the upcoming Dovetail Games Flight School. So first of all, thank you very much to the wonderful guys over at Dovetail for sharing me this preview copy of Flight School with me. So I do, as I always do at the start of this series of videos, I want to stress to everybody that this is a preview build. It is not the one that's finally going to finally grace our simulator skies on May 24th, but it gives us a good idea of what we're going to be in for. So today, so in the first episode, we saw sort of a quick little flight around my home area, and so now I want to test some of the night lighting and see what the night lighting's like. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump in the we flew the Cub last time, so we're going to fly the Comanche this time, I think. So what we're going to do is we're going to set this up, and we're also going to do something in the US. I think it'd be good. So we'll fly the Cherokee. So we'll do in the US, and we'll fly an American paint job, shall we? Let's do a nice bright green one. I quite like the green one. Let's do the green one. All right, cool. So let's grab that one. So we'll plan our flight. Now, of course, it defaults to my home location, but of course we want to have a look. I want to go further afield this time. So let's go eastern seaboard, shall we? Now, I know from F6 days that Seattle was always a big one. So let's go from Seattle to Tacoma. Let's just push the limits a little bit, shall we? Some of the night lighting here should be quite interesting. All right, so let's go with Seattle Tacoma. Let's should we start there or should we finish there? Let's finish there. And what we'll do is we'll go from. Let's go from the edge of the city. We'll go from Grey Army Air Force Army Airfield. We'll start there, and then we'll go out into the bay. Nice scenic flight, and then we'll finish. We'll overfly old Boeing Field, and then we'll finish at Seattle Tacoma. All right, that sounds like a plan to me, doesn't it? All right, now let's test this. Okay, so let's do a night video. So we'll do a night one. So 7:37 p.m. sounds about right. Well, it is Eastern Daylight Time, so let's make it a little bit later, shall we? Let's do. That's why the Eastern Daylight probably would be quite bright then, wouldn't it? So let's do 22:30. Let's do that. That looks good. And then let's put in a few nights. You know what? Let's do building storms. I always quite like building storms. Building storms is always quite interesting because it gives a nice mix of sort of clear and rain weather. So all right, let's do that one. All right, so we've got our flight plan ready to go. We might yeah, shuffle that one. Shuffle that one there a little bit. There we go. That looks good. All right, and then let's file our flight plan, and let's get underway. Alright, so here we are. So again, we've started here at the active runway. Lighting's not looking too bad. Looks like it sort of was originally the default, but it's default but better. Default but better. Yeah, the old F6 but better lighting, so it should be quite good. Oh yes, and there you go. You can see the Orbix lighting in the background there. So yes, lighting has improved definitely. There we go, looking good. Okay, let's commence our flight. Alright. Make sure we've got all our nav lights and everything on. Now I'll bring up my my little GPS. I will slide that over to another screen. Okay. Alright. Set the parking brake. Let's do our engine run up. All sounding good. That lighting is quite nice, it really is. nice. Okay, alright. Enough of that. Let's, back in the cockpit. Alright. Alright. 1 notch flaps for takeoff. And let us depart. Alright, so it looks like we're doing a straight out departure here. Speed build. 30 knots. Pull back. Yeah, no bringing the gear up on this old fixed undercarriage aircraft. Climb will get a bit of altitude. So no, it wasn't straight out departure. Well, that's even better because it'll give us a nice chance to see the lights in action there. I must say the interior modelling of this Cherokee is very nice. Definitely see the scenery is a lot more dynamic than we've sort of seen in sort of, you know, default FSX. So to have this as default is pretty damn awesome. I think the sky just looks the sky and the stars just look better. It's very, very nice. Steady climb rate out there. Overflying the airfield there and seeing some of the lights going through. Oh, that lighting is beautiful. Heavy hand on the yoke there. The way the clouds are sort of being reflected as well is just, that's really quite stunning. I like that. I like that a lot. You know, one of the things I'm actually noticing straight away is I'm noticing that sort of like beacon, sort of, obviously that runway off in the distance there, that lighting there, the way that's sort of giving that sort of pulsing effect, and the way it's sort of like, you know, fading in and out, that is beautiful. That is really nice. That's really spectacular. Very impressed by that. Get my trimming out quite nicely there. That lighting both inside the aircraft and on the ground, that is absolutely spectacular. That is really spectacular. Complete with the motion, you know, all the vehicles on the roads as well. That is nice. I am very impressed by that. And you know, I really like the way he does like the freeways as well, like the sort of like that sort of that caustic yellow sort of look on it, but it just looks so right. It really does. I'm very impressed with that. Some of the traffic lights down there that we often see as part of the FTX series. Traffic jams near the traffic lights, of course. Just the way that those clouds actually, there's just this nice glow to the clouds and the way they've done them. That's really impressive. That really is. Very impressive. I am very impressed by this night lighting for this title. This shows these guys are on a really good path. If this is some of the stuff that we're going to be able to expect to see in the eventual flight sim as well, this is really good. I am rather impressed by it. I am very impressed by how this is handling, and this is just smooth as silk. This really is. Now, of course, as we get closer to Seattle, that'll be more of a test of it, but even now, this is no memory issues, no frame rate issues. This is just silky smooth. Because one of the big tests is always not only a high density area, but putting a high density area at night as well will always be a challenge, because it does do a lot of challenging stuff. And that cub is really high up there. That cub's at almost 6,000 feet. Wow. Cub, I'm impressed. I salute you from down here. I really do. This is really nice. And you know what, I know the flight dynamics on this I still need a bit of polishing, but this Cherokee is flying quite nicely. She trims out really well once you've trimmed it out, and that's probably something. Yeah, to make sure trim is really important here in flight school. Far more so than I found in F6 and F8. Trim is exceedingly important in this, so make sure you bind some stuff to that, because you will need this. Might level off here, I think. So we head towards the water there, so that sort of ominous dark bit is obviously the water as we head towards that. That's beautiful. Anyone for night golf? Night golf, anyone? Trim that nose down a bit. See the lights starting to glow from the other side of the waterway there. Car must be on approach. that in the coastlines look really nice at night. They look good during the day, but they look really nice at night as well. Now is that? Yep, so it's a nice illuminated roadway. Not many houses, but the roadways are illuminated. Oh, yeah, this is looking really good. I'm really impressed by this. It's handling the night and the weather very, very nicely. And as I said, this is just so damn smooth. It really is. Seriously, I am seriously impressed by that cup being up there at 5,000 feet. I really am. The way that's glowing, it's sort of, you know, reflecting the light and that kind of stuff, that's really impressive. That's really hard to do. I'm not sure where the light source is coming from, but still, the reflection is beautiful. Start our approach as we start to come up on Seattle, Tacoma. Damn, that airport's big. The lighting's really well maintained from out here. What I like is the fact that, you know, it's maintaining that even from a distance as well. You know, I can zoom in and pops in some of the lighting, but still that holds the detail really well. Beautiful sort of ambient effect of that lighting as well as when we zoom out. Very impressive. This is highly impressive. Go down a bit. I think I might descend a little bit, so we can really start to get some of those scenery objects that Seattle is infamous for. Push this to its limit a bit, shall we? That is an impressive sight. That is just all those lights, all this scenery, and it is just silky damn smooth. Alright, let's call up ATC, find out what our runway is going to be.
Seattle Tower, Piper, November 109er. Sierra Hotel is 3 miles northwest with Juliet to land.
Piper, November 109er. Sierra Hotel, Seattle Tower. Fly east, runway 16R. QNH 9er.
Ah, looks like we're going straight in onto 16 right today.
Piper, 9er, Sierra Hotel.
Lose some of that altitude then.
Piper, 9er, Sierra Hotel, cleared to land, runway 16R.
cleared.
Thank you very much, Tower.
Runway 16 R, Piper, Niner, Sierra, Hotel.
Got Boeing Field in front of us. So just watching this, and it's not skipping a beat. This is amazing. Even, okay, I'll be honest, it's just a comparison, but even P3D struggles here. Alright. Right here, there it is. Now we're going to bleed off some altitude as well as some airspeed here. Six right. So let's go to the left. That'll be right. Well, be right. Not too much traffic around. Only that covered 6,000 feet. Alright, there we are. Nice and established. But this is beautiful. Like, absolutely stunning and so damn smooth. Retractions, deployment speed. It looks like, oh, it looks like we've got somebody taxiing down there on the runway there. This lighting is very impressive. I'm very impressed by this so far. Little to the left of centre. A lot left of centre, actually. Let's be honest here. But that was just that was me flying. That wasn't anything to do with the sim. That's for sure.
Piper Niner Sierra Hotel. Turn next taxiway.
Right, so next taxiway.
Piper Niner Sierra Hotel. Contact ground on 121.7.
Thank you very much, Tower.
121.74 Piper Niner Sierra Hotel. Seattle ground. Piper, November 109er, Sierra Hotel, taxi to parking.
Piper, November 109er, Sierra Hotel, taxi to General Aviation Parking using taxiway, Foxtrot Echo, Bravo.
Taxi to General Aviation Parking using taxiway, Foxtrot Echo, Bravo, Piper, Niner, Sierra Hotel.
And there we go. So there we have it, and none of the old flickering triangles, and as I said, like a busy airport like Seattle, and like busy just scenery
Piper,
area.
9, Sierra Hotel, hold position, caution the departing, Piper, Archer.
Hold position, Piper, Niner, Sierra Hotel.
As we wait for the other Piper to depart, we'll round that. We might round that video off here, but you know what? That's as I said, this is an airport I always go to sort of like
Piper,
benchmark
9,
add-ons and stuff
Sierra
like that.
Hotel, continue taxi. Piper, 9, Sierra Hotel, hold position, caution the departing, Piper, Archer.
Okay, ATC still gets
Hold
confused.
position.
Yeah, you know, I'm very impressed. This lighting looks absolutely beautiful. It really does. It's incredibly looking lighting. the flight dynamics of the aircraft, I know they're still being polished, but they're still pretty damn beautiful. They really are. And this is just really this is like a traditional sort of benchmark test for the ESP platforms and for flight sims in general that do a lot of stuff. So, you know what? I'm very impressed by how it's handled it. I really am. So there you go. Alright, well, we're going to round out the video here. Thanks very much for joining me on this little night flight, little night hop here. Don't forget, as always, to like the video if you enjoyed it and want to see more. And of course, as always, you can catch up with me and all the things I'm up to between videos by finding me on Facebook and on Twitter. Just search NovaWing24. Alright, folks, thanks very much for watching. Take care, safe skies to all. And we'll see you next time. Bye for now.
Roger, Piper, Niner, Sierra, Hotel.